What's up, guys? This is your boy RG Madao, and I got an NU battle today. Now, I'm going to lead off with my Golurk while my opponent leads off with Rhydon. The reason why I led off with Golurk, except for my normal Stealth Rocker, or something of the sort, was one, because the majority of his team was basically weak to Golurk, and Golurk could have went through him. However, I ended up misplaying Golurk pretty badly, I'm not going to lie, I do. It wasn't so bad, but it was bad enough where I'm like, crap, why did I do this? Like for instance, I should have just went to Executor and scared it off with the Leaf Storm. It hit anything that wanted to come in really hard, which would probably have been the Behem, but still, it would have hit it mad hard. So I ended up switching to the Armaldo, predicting the Stealth Rocks, which he does go for. He ended up going for the Stone Edge, but I know I'd be able to live one hit from it. I'm a Armaldo, for God's sake, which allows me to go for the knockoff. Now, I am not running Stealth Rocks on this Armaldo. I'm running knockoff, Rapid Spin, X-Scissor, and Stone Edge, because I have another Stealth Rocker on my team. And it actually works really well. It catches people off guard, because when they expect me to go for the Stealth Rocks, they decide to go into their choice Scarf Sock or Choice Bandit Sock or anything like that, and I ended up knocking off. There, I held on him, which is very nice. Now, he's going to send out his Hunter after I revenge killed the Rhydon, and I'm forced to switch out into one of my special walls, which is my Spheal. Yes, Spheal, because I love Spheal. Do not hate on the Spheal. It will stalk you. Now, that was random, Lloyd. Now, I was hoping that he would get greedy, try to set up with the substitute or whatever, so I go for Encore. However, I do end up encoring him to the Thunderbolt, and he makes a nice play by switching out to the Zangoose while I switch out to my Golurk, considering he is encored in the Thunderbolt. But I really wanted to save my Spheal as death fodder. I didn't really want it to go away now. You know, save it for a rainy day. However, I completely forget that Zangoose carries Night Slash, which is weird, because my second level 100 Pokemon in my black game, my legit black game, was the Zangoose, and I bred it with Night Slash. So I don't understand how I could forget about that. Or maybe I thought it was Pursuit. He had Pursuit, and I just didn't want to switch out and risk it. Oh well, it doesn't matter. That's how the game goes. Now, I'm able to hit the Behem with Stone Edge, because I did predict the switch very nicely. And it actually does a good amount to the Behem, and I'm happy about that. I switch over to my Kecleon. Luckily for me, he goes for Shadow Ball, so my Kecleon gets a free switch to set up his Stealth Rocks. Now, he sends out his Zangoose, and I know the close combat's going to come. Now, especially after my Golurk is gone. However, instead he goes for the Facade, which makes sense too, because my Golurk's gone, I have no immunity to it anymore, and it's going to hurt anything hard, plus his stab. Now, I send out my Sock, strictly to Revenge Kill. He goes for the Quick Attack. However, he gets a crit. A crit Quick Attack. Like, I know Sock's defenses are booty, and it probably didn't matter at the end of the game, but come on. Like, crit for a crit. You could have given me the crit at the end of the game when I needed it, but you give him the crit. Come on. But once again, that's how the game goes. He sends out his Haunter, because I did predict him not to switch, and I went straight for the close combat. I didn't want to risk the Stone Edge missing and not killing that. It would have been a very bad situation for me. Now, I sent out my Kecleon to really sponge the hit. Now, I am a Poison type now, which is actually pretty nice, because now the Cincino can't hit me with the Wake Up Slap, in case it was the Technician variant. However, it is a Skill Link variant, as you will see. But I am able to get the Thunder Wave off of it, which is very nice, because the Cincino Thunder Wave is beautiful. But even though it's Thunder Wave, I'm forced to let my Kecleon die to Tail Slap, because I didn't need... I had nothing else who wanted to really take it. Now the Golurk was gone. And I'm sure you guys see at this point how Golurk, if I actually played him correctly, Golurk would have pretty much helped me out so much in this game, where I could have just went through her team. But oh well. You know, stuff happens, you just gotta deal with it. Especially this right here. I expected, like, I know Behem's special defensive, and he's a beast, but I expected after Stealth Rock damage, and I'm a Choice Specs Executor, that the Stab Psychic could take it out, but it does not. And now I'm forced to go into my Sock as my lone warrior and go straight for the Stone Edge, because he does have the Haunter around, so I can't go for Earthquake and or Close Combat. If Haunter wasn't around, if any of his other Pokemon were around, I could have easily went for the Earthquake or the Close Combat, and I probably would have won the game. To be honest, since he did have an Electabuzz at full health, and he hadn't used it yet, and I saw it in the team preview, I probably would have went for the Earthquake. But, hey, it lives the Stone Edge. I died to the Thunderbolt. That's a good game. to you, Greek Impulse. Very great battle. It was down to the wire. Anyway, I'm RG Madao, and I will see y'all later.